What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV, back with another transfer video. The rumours just keep flying around. Now, interesting character today. It's Canadian international striker Jonathan David, playing over there in the Belgium League. He plays for Ghent. He's joint top goal scorer in the Belgium League this season. He's got 23 goals in all competition. 20 years of age, as I say, real hotshot striker. Was signed by Ghent in 2018. Now, this guy's name has come up over and over again in the comments. You guys keep telling me about this guy. I've heard the rumours linking us to him. I've done a bit of research, watched some YouTube videos as you do, and he looks a real prospect. Now, apparently Arsenal have extensively scouted this guy this season. It's saying Arsenal have watched him up to 15 times this season. So clearly he's a transfer target. Now, with the Aubameyang and Lacazette situation, you know, Aubameyang, of course, has a year left on his deal by the end of this season. Lacazette has 2 years. So Arsenal must be looking at it going, potentially, we may need to sign an attacking player at the end of this season. Now, Jonathan David, he's been talking in the press recently over there in Belgium, saying how, you know, he rates the Premier League as the best league in the world, how it would be a real honour for him to come here, and he wants to become one of the world's best strikers. So he's talking, you know, all the right things. And he says it would be an honour to move to the Premier League. Now, Arsenal being heavily linked with him, it is believed that Ghent would sell him for around £17.5 million, around 20 million euros. As I say, 20 years of age, very quick, good composure, can use both feet, creates lots of goals as well. Of course, it's the Belgium League, no disrespect, you know, it's not the highest level, the highest standard. Can he come to the Premier League and become a hotshot, you know? Canada are producing some quality players of late, you know, he really has hit the ground running. Alphonso Davies over there at Bayern Munich is a fantastic player if you've watched him play. Absolute lightning quick left back who's really, you know, putting some great performances, particularly that one against Chelsea earlier in the season in the Champions League. He was superb. Jonathan David is the next one coming out, you know, of their production line. He's had a great season. As I said, joint top scorer. And it now looks like clubs are going to move for him. Now, Arsenal for 17.5 million, a team like Ghent, not the biggest club, they'll probably accept, you know, Arsenal's kind of pay structure, buy now, pay later. I'm sure he would be interested. Now, one thing that was interesting, he said, whatever club he goes to, he wants to make sure he's a regular in the team. He doesn't want to halt his development by going to a club where he sits on the bench every week. So maybe you'll look at Aubameyang and Lacazette. If one of those players don't go and think there's a little bit too much traffic there for him and maybe he won't get the game time he needs. But if one of those two goes, then surely he would be interested. If you've watched him a little bit more, you know, I can't honestly say I've seen him live, only the YouTube highlights, read a few things about him. Let me know how good this guy is. Is he worth buying for £17.5 million? Seems a good price. Canadian international, scored quite a few goals for Canada in the short time he's played. 20 years of age, good young player, quick, and maybe we should go for something else. Let me know what you think. Would you buy him? Do you think he can add quality to Arsenal, or do we need somebody more established who will probably be more expensive? Keep subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll be back with more content throughout the week. Bless.